video, I want to share with you 8 items that I don't think anyone would ever regret buying or having as a part of their wardrobe. I definitely have not, and I'm coming from a place of having experience where I've had items that check a box. Later, I've kind of regretted them. I'm going to do a video on that too. And then I also have items that I've noticed have really worked hard in my closet, and if they were people, I would be like, you deserve a raise, because they really have helped me over the years more than any of my other pieces create a put together outfit even whenever I'm a frazzled mess. So these are those 8 items. Let's get started. One purchase I don't think you'll ever regret buying, and I have my own thoughts on this, which I will share, but it's everyday jewelry pieces. And I also want to say signature jewelry pieces because I don't think you'll regret buying those either. But I guess I wanted to focus on the everyday ones because my brain is on pieces that really just do a lot of work for you. And for me, in the situation where I'm just got to run out the door, I tend to throw on the same jewelry. Like I just go to the same, like, you know, earrings, necklace, rings, watch, and that's kind of my combo. And I do change it up, but if I'm in a hurry, that's what I go to. However, I will say, I don't necessarily think you need to run out and buy the most like lavish, you know, 97 karat gold, you know, jewelry or anything. But my quick little story is I bought these 2 rings the same weekend. This one was a Monica Venator ring, and I was like, I went to the store, I left, I'm like, that's more expensive. It was on sale, but even on sale, it was pretty expensive. And I did eventually go back and buy it because I just really loved it. And I don't regret it. This was last summer, and so I've worn it almost every single day. Anyway, same weekend, bought this ring. It was gold plated and it was about $30. It was from the Chelsea market in New York City and it was 18 karat gold plated. Now I wear both of them at the same time. I've worn them the exact same amount of time since last summer. And unfortunately, this one, the gold is faded off in a lot of places. Like I don't know how much longer it'll last. It's probably okay, right? It's okay right now, you can't really tell, but the gold has already rubbed off in a lot of places. Whereas this one, as much, you know, use and abuse it's had, it still looks brand new. Anyway, it's not to say to go buy an expensive ring or whatever, but my point is that if you buy the everyday jewelry pieces that you truly love and really help you get dressed every day, they're going to be worth it in the long run, and you won't have any urges to run out and buy something new since you already have the ones you love. I do believe you won't regret these purchases. I don't think you'll ever regret buying a really good day to night dress. I feel like this is not something that people usually have on their list of things that they need. It's just something they end up having in their closet and they're like, oh wait, I just realized I could wear this day to night. But I do think these dresses are important if you can find one. This is definitely not one you could just run out and buy. But I had 2 of these over the summertime and I realized just how much I depended on them. And both of them were black. One of them was a kind of a cutout dress from Mango, and the other one was a one shoulder dress from Rails, which got bleach on it. I have no idea how that happened. I was so mad. So what I love about this idea of a day to night dress is, especially if you go away for the weekend or if you go out of town sometime, or if you're in a situation where you're just not sure what all you're gonna be doing that day, it's really nice to be wearing something that you know you can just throw on a different pair of shoes or a different bag, or you know, add some makeup or some jewelry, and it looks a little bit more dressy for the evening or whatever else you're doing. Something else you'll never regret purchasing is help cleaning your house, which brings us to our sponsor for this video, which is HomeAglow. I have been using HomeAglow for the last few months. So HomeAglow is a 5-star cleaning service which connects you with local cleaners in your area. What I love the most about HomeAglow is that you can go online and you can pick the day, pick the time, pick how long you want a cleaner to come and clean your house. You can pick specifics if you need your oven cleaned or your baseboards or you know, different things. You can message your cleaner, and you can even look at the cleaner's reviews on the website and find the person that you feel comfortable with. Most recently, I had a dinner party and had like 12 people coming over, and I was cooking it all myself. I had people that were gonna spend the night in our guest bedroom. So I was kind of like, oh my gosh, a little overwhelmed. And so what I did is I went online a few days before. I scheduled someone to come in for just 2 hours just to help me clean up my living area and my guest bedroom and just make sure everything was clean. So all I had to do was just focus on my food. That was such a huge help and ended up being not stressful at all since I had that extra help. Now I've also scheduled HomeAglow for like a 6-hour cleaning when I wanted my whole house cleaned. So you can really cater the cleaning exactly to your needs. HomeGlow is actually offering a really great deal for first-time customers. You can get 3 hours of cleaning for just $19. So if you're ready to take cleaning off your plate with HomeGlow, I will leave everything you need to know in the description box below. And let's continue. This is one that I don't know why it took me most of my life to realize how important this was, and comment below if you still don't think it's important. Hey, I was there for like 75% of my life, but it's a great, good quality, nice handbag. And I feel like I'm very like, oh, elegant ladies have nice handbags. Like, for some reason I feel like that whenever I say this, but it's not a snobby comment. That's what I kind of feel like. I feel like I'm being like everybody needs a great handbag. But what I'm trying to say is I realized a handbag that I really love, that's a good high quality, it's gonna be a little structured, it just helps me out so much. I have days where I didn't get much sleep for whatever reason, and then I end up sleeping a little bit too late, can't have my coffee, I gotta get my kids up, my son wants me to hold him, you know, and I can't think, you can't use my brain. I put on the most basic outfit and I have to run out the door, but I can grab my handbag. Right now it's my Songmont. I love this handbag. Put it on with my basic outfit, and even though I'm very, very casual, you can't tell because I've got my basic outfit and I've got my handbag that's got some structure to it, and I look okay. I mean, I look a little unhinged, but from far away, I look great. I still look put together. And the handbag, I feel like it does that. It just really helps to elevate your outfit. In my past, I used to buy just the cheapest old handbag I could find. Like, who cares? Probably didn't even match my outfit because I was more concerned with what I was wearing. And then I would just grab whatever bag, had my wallet in it, no matter what it was. And they also just fell apart and they just looked bad. So I would say that if you are like, you know what, I do need a good handbag, I would just focus on finding one that is made from a reputable company. It definitely doesn't need to be like some high-end luxury brand. Songmont, again, is a great one. Demillier is also a really great handbag company, and these handbags are like a few $100s as opposed to a few thousand. I can't believe like Birkins can get to be like $50,000 and $75,000. I would just look for a high quality leather or vegan leather, and also from a company that you know that if it ever fell apart or something happened to it, you can contact them and say, hey, listen, my strap broke, can you replace this for me? And a lot of purse companies that are high quality and reputable will do that. A nice, well-made coat in a more classic style is a piece I don't think anyone regrets purchasing if you make sure to get the one that you really love. The thing about a good coat is that it's going to make a great first impression. And I'm thinking of a longer coat, not just a jacket. It's going to elevate a more casual outfit. It's going to be dressy enough for your dressier occasions. It's going to keep you warm. And even for me, I live in Florida, and obviously I don't need to wear a coat every day. I do today though. It's 27 degrees out there. It's crazy cold right now, but you know, I don't need a coat every day, but we travel, we go places, and I have one that I can just grow and grab. I know it's gonna go with everything. And it's one of those pieces that we don't really think about, but it really can do a lot of work in your wardrobe. Belts are something that some people are into, some people aren't, but if you are a belt person or if you like the way belts look, I would definitely say leather belts fall into this category of an item that you would not regret. I have several belts, and I have belts that I've had for years and years and years. And you know, some years I like them, some years I want to put them away. But I love having this to add to an outfit, especially if I need to look a little more professional, or I want it to look a little more elevated, or if I just feel like it's a little too boring for the event that I'm going to. A leather belt just really helps in so many areas. I think if you've never bought a belt before and you wanted to start, I think a good place to start is just a skinny black one with a high quality buckle, because you don't want that part to be, you know, peeling or anything anytime soon. You want these to last for a very, very long time. I feel like a black skinny belt is pretty classic. And then from there, you can kind of go with what you end up liking. There's some years that I like my wider belts, and there's some years that I like my skinny belts. Now, leather belts are tough to find very inexpensively unless you go secondhand, which then you can find a leather belt very inexpensively, and I think you can do really good there. If you like thrifting, I think belts are a great thing to start thrifting. But I do think it's important to find a high quality belt, because you are going to be bending around your waist, you're going to be put in your closet, you want it to last a few years. If you don't like it a couple years, you want it to last until you do like it. And usually that means it's going to be a like high quality vegan leather, I guess they would last. I have not had good luck with plastic belts, but I like leather belts. Leather belts usually tend to last, and even as they get more worn in, they still look really good and they have more character as opposed to cracking or looking funny. Another item that I don't think anyone will regret, although initially it is hard to commit to buying these, but then once you do, it's hard to go back. So that is cashmere. I never liked cashmere, never cared about cashmere. I was like, it was $100, like, I don't want that, you know, and just didn't really care about it after that. I didn't realize, I just didn't know. I didn't know, okay? I did not know up until several years ago when I tried cashmere and I was like, oh, where have you been all my life? And I realized I got it. Then I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it, I get cashmere. And I have several cashmere tops now. It's taken me years to have a little collection of them, because the thing about cashmere is I think people think of them as like wool, like it's just trapping all the heat in, and it's not wool. Cashmere is actually very breathable. It's wonderful in the wintertime because it does help keep the warmth onto your skin and help keep you warm. But as it gets warmer, and I've worn mine in the spring before and even in some of the cooler summer months, and I've pushed my sleeves up, cashmere is great because it also releases the heat from your body. Like it's not trapped in there like polyester or a synthetic fabric. It actually just lets, you know, the heat go away from your body. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's meant to show heat escaping your body through cashmere. Anyway, if you haven't tried cashmere, it is great. Some people, it makes them itchy. Me, it feels amazing. Now, within cashmere, there is, you know, you can get lower quality and higher quality and that kind of thing, but I won't even go into all of that. If you really get into cashmere, you might want to research that and look at the different qualities of cashmere that you can get. But, you know, it is a really great fabric and you can't really recreate that with anything else. I recently discovered Queen's cashmere, and they do have some nice cashmere. It's a little bit thinner cashmere than some of my other cashmere sweaters that I have, but it's a great place to start if you're like, I'm not so sure about it, but I think I want to try it. I'll link some Queen's cashmere pieces below. It's a really great place to start. For all of my high school years and even in my 20s, jeans were such a disheartening item in my closet because they all made me feel so self-conscious about my midsection, and I just never felt comfortable. I basically lived in dresses. But in the last 10 years, we have seen so many jean styles become available, and now is such a great time to find that perfect pair if you live in jeans most of the time like I do. If you're still having trouble finding the perfect pair of jeans for you and your body, I would definitely say to start looking right now. And it might be that you're just looking at the wrong brands, the wrong places, the wrong styles, because right now, more than any other time in my lifetime, we have so many styles of jeans than we have ever had before. I personally believe if you haven't found that perfect pair, go into stores. I like going into a store and just trying on a whole bunch, or if you live in some remote area, order several styles, like order a few, like order what you think you like and order what you might like. But try a lot of them out so that you can really find the one that works for you. Because with jeans, and I mean, I guess like everything else, but especially with jeans, you want a pair that you can always go to no matter what and throw on and feel comfortable and confident in. I have two pair that are on rotation. I wear one or the other every single day, almost every single day, that I know I can wear no matter what size I am, no matter if I've gained weight, lost weight, if I'm bloated, if I'm not, no matter what kind of shoes I want to wear. They just always work so perfectly and are very comfortable. And I am so grateful for those pairs of jeans, knowing how it felt to wear those ridiculous low-rise jeans on me 20 years ago. All that to say, I have faith that you will find a perfect pair of jeans. This is not something you would just run out and buy. Again, I think you should try a lot out. I will link some below that I know that people just swear by and love. So those were some items in my wardrobe that I have never regretted buying, that have really worked hard for me. And I don't think most people will regret these if they end up acquiring them somehow. It sounds like you're gonna steal it or something if you end up acquiring it. In any case, let me know what your pieces are. If you have some pieces that you bought and you've had for years and you're just like, I love this, you know, I don't think anyone would regret buying a whatever, let us know in the comments. I always love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you to HomeAglow for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check them out in the description box below. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.